Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to approach the sticky issue of the lean angle of this bike. As you know, if anybody who's been watching my channel, I bought a R1300 BMW GSA, so the GS Adventure bike, the one with a big 30 litre tank. But the lean angle when you put it on the side stand is ridiculous, and in their wisdom, BMW UK don't think it's an issue. And if you look on any of the Facebook channels or YouTube and various other outlets, this comes up a lot of, you know, is there a solution to fixing the lean angle of these bikes? So I've got a couple of options today. So the first one was this NICE CNC footplate. And what you get in the pack is quite a heavy duty footplate, extended. And when I ordered this is supposed to fit the GSA. It doesn't. So this will be going back. That was going to be my first option. But then I started looking at the side stand, and there's a few videos on YouTube of guys that have bought an extendable foot stand from somewhere. And you've got this basically this top bit, and then this bottom bit you extend it out and you put some bolts through it, and it sort of works, and you can extend it and get the lean angle. But I didn't want to do that. To me it looks a bit crap. And you know, you've got a beautiful bike, and these are a beautiful bike. So I did a bit more investigation, and from what the YouTubers are saying, that you can't get a BMW factory-made stand for this bike that's bigger than the standard stand. Well, I can tell you can. Now, yes, it's not available in the UK, but it is available in Germany. So I got in touch with a German company, went on their website and ordered the stand. And it's identical to this one, which is the standard stand, but a bit longer. And pretty much I bolted it on, put the side stand down, warning switch on it, which turns it off. All works perfectly. It's actually even got the BMW and the part number all down the side of it. So it is available, guys. It's just whether you want to go to the extreme of ordering one from Germany and paying the import charges. So the cost for this stand was about, off the top of my head, I think it was 160 something pound plus postage. The real kicker was I got stitched up with a customs charge. So for it to come into the UK, I had to pay a customs fee, which was about 40 something quid. So it went from being 170 to pretty much 210 pound for it. Now you might say, yeah, that's quite a lot of money for a stand. Yeah, maybe it is, but I just don't feel safe with this stand and it leaning over that far. If I'm on mud, this bike's going over. And if you look in a second, I'm going to put a clip on of where my bike fell over. So I'd had the bike 4 days, left it on a very, very slight incline. I hadn't put it in gear stupidly, but I thought it was, you know, okay. And you'll see it falls down. I want this stand to be right. So to me, it's worth the 200 quid for the new stand. So I'm going to do a few clips of how I fitted it and the bits with it, and at the end of it I'll leave you the details of where you can buy one from. So I'm just going to show you the difference in the two. So on the bike at the moment is the new part, and as you can see, it's got the BMW details down it. I don't know if you can see from this video, but if you look at it, this is the extended stand that's actually on my bike, and if you look at this one, it's a good sort of 2 inches shorter, whereas this one, which is a genuine BMW part, or it appears to be, it's got all the same numbers on it, and the dealers are BMW part dealers. Let me show you how I fitted it, and I can assure you 100% it's made my bike a lot better. So if I just climb on it, as you can see, literally an inch off the ground and I'm upright, whereas the other one is miles over that way. So one thing with these bikes is the lean angle. So on centre stand I'm nearly perfectly zeroed out at level, so it's 0.1 out, which is nothing. Get it off the centre stand onto the side stand. Just put that in my pocket so it don't fall over. So come back to where we was. Now you can see from back here the lean angle on that. It's quite horrific. So let's get the level back on where it was, and in fact it's that much of a slide I can't actually leave it on there. I'm going to have to hold it while I do it. So we've got, if you can see that, about 17, 18 degrees of lean. Just trying to get it on a flat bit. So it's about 17 degrees of lean on this bike, and for me it's too much. So as you can see, the new stand, which is the bottom one, is a little bit longer, slightly different angle, and although people say the standards, longest stand's not available for BMW, I've got this one and it's the BMW one, so let's see. So that's the new stand put on. You'll need some spring pullers to put that on. Got a nice little stop on it to stop it banging, which is good. Let's see. So the first step is obviously check. When I put the side stand down, it will stop the engine. Just make sure that's all back in place, and then get off the main stand and check the lean on it. Has this made a difference to the lean angle? So we've now got 11.4 degrees of lean rather than the 17.8, 18 degrees of lean. To me, it's made a massive difference, and the fact that the bike's not going to be leaning over as far makes it easier for me to get up, especially if you're on an adverse camber. Though, to me, it's a good investment, a couple of £100, and now I feel much more confident on my bike. To me, it's been well worth doing the upgrade on it. It's made it so much more usable for me. When we went to the Lady Mayor's charity ride, we ended up on some grass fields, and I didn't put the side stand down. I had to get one of the lads near me to just hold the bike while I got off it and then put it on the centre stand. So this is going to take all that out of the equation, because it's not leaning over as far, and especially if it's on like an adverse camber or something, I've not got to sort of worry about that anymore. I can just chuck down a foot plate and just put it on the side stand, and getting it back up is a lot easier. I'll leave you the website of where I bought it from on the next clip. So if you want to actually get a stock part for your bike rather than getting one of the CNC versions, which are not a lot cheaper. So this was Dr. Tom's Throttle Therapy, and if you like what you hear, please subscribe and like the channel.